Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another Easy Kai anime first impression video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. There's quite a bit of Easy Kais, to be honest, this season, and this is going to be on another one that is a little bit um, unique in its own way, but also I don't know if I like it or not. It's called Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skills. So yeah, it's an Easy Kai slash cooking anime, and it really a little bit absurd as how the title describes it. But before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can also check out my other first impression videos, which I have quite a bit of them. I think I have like 18 or 15 already out. So go check all those out. More to come this weekend. So I'm excited for that. And if you haven't checked out my social media and all of the stuff in the description below, you can check that out as well and give some love there as well. So, okay, so Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Observed Skills. There's one episode out, and I believe this episode aired yesterday, time of recording. So, I think they're airing on Tuesdays. So, the episode essentially starts with a king um, bringing in four heroes from Earth, and the first one has like swordsmanship. The second and third they have like mage and healing powers and all this magic stuff that they can use. And then our fourth protagonist, or our fourth who is the protagonist, Mukoda, he only has cooking skills, and or sorry, no, he has online shopping skills, is what they said, and everyone's kind of looked at him like, what the heck? What kind of skill is that? So they talk to the king and the queen, and they make an agreement where they're gonna keep it hush hush that he was reincarnated or isekai'd into the world, and they give him a bag of gold essentially for him to be quiet and not tell anyone where he actually came from. So he goes and lives his life. Now his first goal is to leave the kingdom, one, to not bring suspicion to himself, but secondly, he noticed that the king and the queen were really well off, and it seemed to him like they were, or they are, type of people that are basically just looking for wealth and power, and he doesn't want to be involved in that. So he decides to um, go and find a different place to live. So because of this, he has to hire some adventurers at one point because the king is limiting transportation because he doesn't want his faithful servants who could potentially be soldiers eventually to leave his kingdom. So he hires a group of adventurers to guide him to the next kingdom, and they accept because he offers pretty good amount of gold. And on his trip, essentially, he learns that he can buy food and items, like a stove and stuff like that, a portable stove, to from Japan with his online skill to kind of help him survive in this world. So I think the first meal he cooks them is like a simple sandwich or something like that. No big deal, but the bread itself, they're like, we've never had such soft bread before. Like they're so amazed, and they're like, if you're gonna cook for us like this, like we were kind of dreading this mission, but now like we're excited to get to continue traveling with you because your food is good. Well, at one point they kill this red boar, huge beast, may I say, and he keeps the meat in his item box. And as they're traveling, he's picking different stuff. I think at one point he cooks a stew for them, and then towards the end he cooks the meat or the boar, like if it's pork, and he does it in I believe ginger marinated sauce, and it looks very very good. I will say that. Well, while they're eating, some wolf spirit shows up, huge beast, and he's like, "Feed me." And so he makes them basically cook for him over and over and over and over until he's fulfilled and his tummy is full. And then he's like, okay, we're gonna make a contract, and I'm gonna be your familiar. And he's like, no, I don't want to do with that. And he's like, you're gonna be my master. So he kind of forces him to make him his familiar. And then the episode ends with him saying, great, now you can feed me 3 times a day. And the episode ends. Yeah, that's the in a nutshell the first episode. It's funny because it's absurd, or it's just obnoxiously dumb. But at the same time, you have that food aspect where he's explaining the main ingredients for certain Japanese plates. So you do get that kind of like food aspect of anime. If you like to watch animes that include recipes and stuff like that, then you might enjoy it. I personally do like them, but they become a drag eventually. So I can't binge watch them. I can't watch one, two, three episodes at a time because then it's like, okay, he keeps cooking and cooking and cooking, and that's what the ends up being. Each episode, they do two or three different meals, and it's focused on that, which is great. And as I myself cook at home all the time, it's great to get new recipes, but at the same time, it's a drag to just watch recipe past recipe, which is kind of why I don't watch cooking shows. I don't binge watch cooking shows because we do watch them. Me and my wife, we like watching cooking shows, but we watch one or two episodes and then we change it because it just becomes a drag. So, anyways, out of 10, I'll give this one a 6 out of 10. It's not gonna stick out, but it's not gonna be a horrible series. Probably will watch this one later again slowly. I'm not gonna be waiting week by week for the next episode for this one, so we'll see. For now, some people are really enjoying it, and very few are hating on it, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.